See, I just really want people to stop blaming every little motherfucking thing that takes place in their lives on an individual and collective level on some shit that they really do not understand, okay? The fact is that we as a people, right, do not understand fully what or who the Illuminati is, because the Illuminati is so elusive. The Illuminati is so void of concrete definitions that it's hard to even determine whether or not that term means a group, a person, an organization, or if it just represents a state of mind. But nevertheless, what we have to understand is that we cannot keep using those types of ideals as a scapegoat as to why things are not the way we want them to be. I don't give a fuck, okay? Because let's say that the Illuminati is the 1%, all right? And the 99% is continually keeping the conditions of this country the same based on their lack of willingness to change their behaviors, okay? Then who is really to blame? It is not the Illuminati, it is not the 1%, because the 1% will immediately fall if the 99% understand how powerful they are based on how they view things, based on how they view others, based on their actions, their beliefs, their behaviors, their spending habits, right? All of these things that we have a hard time breaking because it's convenient, right? But the 1% does, right, if you want to look at it that way, influence a lot of what the 99% does. Why? Because they are in control of the media, they're in control of the food supplies, they're in control of the financial institutions, they're in control of the housing market, the job market, the education system, the religious system, right? But the 99% needs to understand that we as a people have a choice to continue with the charade. We do not have to participate or partake or even remotely get involved with things that no longer serve us, right? I think a lot of people are just, you know, they want to continually put up with this shit and tolerate this shit and think that if they vote somebody in, that somehow this person or this group is going to miraculously fix everything for everybody. That's not the case, okay? And I just get irritated with all this Illuminati talk because, you know, we need to understand that there's good and bad in this world. Even if the Illuminati does exist, okay, and they more than likely are, or something along those lines. They more than likely do exist, okay? And are there people and groups out there with malevolent intent? Of course. But to think that there's not really strong, organized groups and orders that are directly responsible for dismantling all of the corrupt organizations such as the Illuminati in this world, that they don't exist, is just preposterous, man. It's a matter of your frame of mind. So many people are just wrapped up that, you know, the institutions are out to get them, right? The you know, there's no way to stop them, and really, you know, they're just complaining. All these fucking videos are just victims, you know. It's a victim state of mind, and then they want people to be afraid just like they are, right? Afraid that, you know what I'm saying, they can't, you know, their phone's being tapped, and, you know, they can't exercise free speech, and everybody's a fascist and blah blah blah. Look, man, like I said, there's a 1%. There's a 1%, if you want to look at it that way. So, like, even if it's a 10%, if you go into some type of organization, you'll find that maybe 10% to 1% of that organization has malevolent intent. The remaining 90 to 99% are in for the best interest of that group. So if we look at it as an environmental or a collective or a global point of view, that means that there's a lot of people in this world that have malevolent intent. There's a lot of people in this world that are just some fucking snakes, and they're not going to change their behavior, right? But there's also people in this world that have a lot of good intent and are working tirelessly to stop the agendas of globalists, right? To stop the agendas of different business tycoons that do not give a damn about anything else but their own best interests, right? Profits and control and wealth and, you know, things of, and greed and, you know, all the stuff that has really led us to this point right now in 2017, right? You know, so it just, you know, we need to stop blaming anybody or using anybody or anything as a scapegoat to why things are the way they are. The reason that the way things are the way that they are is because you, most people, you as an individual, refuse to take life by the horns and start making some changes that can increase the quality of your life. You continually blame other people and other things that you don't fully understand and think that, and are so quick to point the fingers and say, this is the problem, they are the problem. And what bothers me about the Illuminati is that no one can give me a fucking straight or consistent answer on who or what these motherfuckers really are. But continually use them as some type of justification, as some type of reason to why shit is not working out and why shit will never work out. And this is I think one of the most ingenious strategies that are being used right now, and is also a sign of desperation for these individuals. Because if you have to continually shove the same message down people's throats that we are so powerful, right? And we have this reality down on lock, you know, and we're tied into all of these, you know, different entities, and, you know, we're so powerful, and, you know, you can't stop us, and, you know, regardless of what you do, you know, we're gonna kill you, and blah blah blah. Because those are the type of messages that basically you get when you start to quote unquote read about the Illuminati, right? That's a desperate strategy, and that is manipulation, because anybody that has that power is not gonna make it seem that way. You see? So I think that what's really going on is they're using a lot of scare tactics. They're using a lot of manipulative strategies and concepts to shove that down people's throats as to this is what's really going on. And I'm sorry, but I don't see that. I see that, you know, if we replace the Illuminati, right? An Illuminati member, replace that word with a globalist, we'll have a completely different conversation. But really, I think that those two have very similar ideals. So I just get frustrated, man. I get frustrated because it's like, dude, stop putting so much energy into things or people that you don't fully understand, and stop using them as a scapegoat as to why America or the economy or the environment or the world is the way that it is. Because yes, people have played a role into why things are they are, but we have as well individually. Okay, so if you want to make a change, you're not going to get anywhere with that frame of mind. Okay, the only way you're going to get anywhere is you fucking figure out who you are, figure out what you want to do, and start fucking doing it. The Clenz.